allow me to introduce myself. Who knows what dastardly crime he might perpetrate next?
He's a very clever arch criminal who must be put away. Another innocent victim of suicidal maniac.
Guys, my name is Rick from All Star Motors, and today we're going to go over my Stage 2 tune and how it's been treating me for the past 15,000 miles, and my VER Speed Factory catless downpipe. So let's see how everything's holding up, and let's jump into it. So, a little backstory. Back in July of 2018, I hit my 40,000 mile mark. My warranty ended on my car, so I started modding the car. I did a Stage 1 tune from boot mode. I was really happy with that, so I stepped up to the Stage 2 tune. With that Stage 2 tune, it is just an off-the-shelf tune, so I have done no auto corrections, no edits, I haven't messed with it at all. Because you can go in there and customize a bunch of fun stuff. I have not done any of that. The only thing I have done is the catless downpipe when I did the Stage 2 tune, and that's all we're going to be talking about today. I have not added the intercooler yet or the charge pipe. I wanted to see how this worked out first before I start dumping more money into something that could have been a bust. Downpipe is for the N20 and N26 engine. It just bolts on 2 pieces, one in the front by the turbo, one in the back by the exhaust. Since we're talking about the downpipe, the only bad thing I had to mention about this tune, or one of the bad things / weird things, would be the downpipe does loosen up over time. About twice a month or so, I have to go in there and tighten up the bolts. As you see here, they both become loose over time. It's not a big deal. I'm sure if I put a lock nut on there, it'll stop the situation, so I haven't got around to that. It's been cold. As you can tell behind me, the weather is not the best right now. Besides that, no issues with the downpipe. I actually enjoy the way it sounds with the downpipe. It burbles and crackles when you're at a standstill and you rev the engine. So that's pretty nice. Here, we'll get to listen right now. Let me know what you guys think about it. And even under acceleration, it sounds pretty nice as well. I got some footage of that. Let's take a listen to that. So as you can see, it sounds pretty fun. It is pretty fun. I had no issues with it. The only other downside I have to say about this tune, when I am driving and I downshift to hear the crackles and burbles as I'm in motion, it sounds like someone's blowing, mud bubbles in a sense, or dragging a tin can. If you grab those two sounds and overlay them, that's what it sounds like. If you don't really understand what I mean, let's take a listen. So yeah, I'm not a big fan of that sound. And again, that's just a personal gripe. Maybe I don't have a car ear. Maybe that sounds amazing. But yeah, it doesn't sound right to me. But again, me tweaking some things in the tune, I may be able to, get rid of that. Also, if I reach out to Pro Tuning Freaks, I'm sure they'll help me out with that as well. It's not the end of the world. Just find something to nitpick. Alright. So, stock numbers on my car. Again, 240 horsepower, 255 torque. If you've seen any of my other videos, you know the car's pushing a little more than that stock. As I show you here, it's pushing about 260 horse and 260 torque. I have done nothing to the car at that point to get those numbers. Now with the Stage 2 tune, I'm doing 300 horsepower and still 260 torque for some reason. I don't know why that hasn't increased. I feel it. When I hit that 0 to 60, it throws you in your seat, but it just doesn't change on the sports display. But again, it's just a sports display, nothing too official. And with someone getting pulled over right now, let's talk about 0 to 60 speeds. Yeah, stock the car does 0 to 60 in like 6 seconds, I believe BMW says. Car and driver have gotten it down to 5 seconds. Me personally, I've gotten it down to 4.98. That's kind of splitting hairs from what car and driver got. The only thing I've changed on the car when I did this 0 to 60 pull, and again that's a stock 0 to 60 pull, were the tires.
Special thanks to that Gray Evo.
Michelin Sport.
As always, like,
3
subscribe.
tires.
See you guys next time. Peace.
So that's really it. Besides that, you got some pretty good times. Now with the tune, I did not do any 0 to 60 times with the Stage 1 tune. I forgot. Didn't have it on very long. But with the Stage 2 tune, I have gotten it down to 4.4. And if you notice, the screens are a little different. That green screen, I can only capture that time if I'm recording at the time doing 0 to 60. But with the new car, because again, that torque, it shook the camera. I could never get that time to show up properly. So I switched the app, and I've gotten that time. I see did this back in like what, November, October, or something like that. Anyways, so that shows you how long I've been working on this thing. I've deleted this video like several times just because I didn't like the end product. Anyways, back on the topic. So with this tune, I was thinking my MPG was going to go down like this, and I'd be doing a lot more of this. Surprisingly, my numbers are still pretty good. As you see here, it's a 13.7 gallon tank. I'm doing over 300 miles to the tank in an all-wheel drive car that's tuned. That's a win. So yeah, it's pretty nice. And I think the reason is the whole driving dynamics of the car have changed for the better. Now, Eco drives like Comfort, Comfort drives like Sport, Sport and Sport Plus drive like a brand new car. And I mean by that, it just drives like it has 2 extra cylinders almost. So it drives pretty nice. But yeah, I mean, that's kind of it. Everything in a nutshell. At the end of the day, would I go with this tune again? Yes, in a heartbeat. Would I go with the same downpipe? Most likely. Again, no issue with it besides the bolt, which I already told you how I'm going to fix that. It's been reliable. I've had no issues with anything. I'm very happy with what I purchased. And so if you're on the fence or thinking about purchasing, I strongly recommend it. You won't regret it. As always, my name's Rick. You're watching R-Star Motors. See you guys next time. Peace.